Oh no. It's Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. It is the beginning of the week. Well, actually, not the beginning of my week. I worked yesterday, so today's day 2 of 5 of working this week. But as you saw, I washed my face, I have some coffee, and I'm about to go put some makeup on. I like to let all the goodness of my face sink in before I do any makeup. So we're gonna go put some makeup on and then get out of here and get to work. Monday is going to be a great week. I just have a great feeling. I have a random Thursday off, so I'm looking forward to that. Also, a new week brings on a whole week of Ironman training. So today I have a 2,600 meter swim. That might turn into a little bit longer than that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens when I jump into the pool. Happy Monday. I'm ready for the day, and I'm looking like 19 times better. I did this thing where I told myself I knew I was gonna wake up with this pimple because it was kind of growing yesterday, and I knew I was gonna wake up with it. And when I got out of bed this morning, I said, Kelly, don't touch it. And then I touched it. So this guy is gonna need some concealer once I get to work. I didn't want to put any on because it's still like just not doing too hot right now. And I just, after messing with it, it needed a little bit more time before I put some concealer on it. I didn't want the gross stuff to get in it. So I gotta pack up my backpack for work, and then let's get out of here. Okay, in case you're wondering, like, Kelly, what do you mean you have to pack your backpack for work? What do you put in it? Okay, well, I bring my lunch every day. I never spend money on food at work. I never do it. It's not worth it to me. So I pack food every single day. Some people think it's worth it to them. Personally, I try to avoid spending money at work because I'd rather spend it outside of work. That's just how I view it. Sometimes I'll do a pick-me-up of a coffee, or I was in this horrible habit where I would forget this in my car and I would just need a midday coffee. So I bring my lunch. Lunch is a meal prepped, you cannot see what's inside, but a meal prepped bowl. I got this out of the freezer because I made this on like Thursday, and so I froze it for the weekend. So that and 2 cheese sticks, and then I've been really craving like a small little sweet after I eat, so I brought a little bit of chocolate chips. And then this is just my leftover coffee from the morning, so I'll drink that like around the time I eat all that at like, I don't know, noon. And then I have a snack / pre-workout fuel. So I'll eat an Oikos Greek yogurt. These are literally my favorite thing on the planet. And then some sort of granola bar. Right now I'm eating these. They were on sale at Sam's Club, so that's why I bought them. And then I'll typically have LaCroix too for just something bubbly and fun. I totally forgot to tell you guys, I eat breakfast at work too. So all my I use this blender, and all of my little blender bottles are currently in the dishwasher, so I had to use the big attachment smoothie thingy. So anyway, I had to put it in this. Normally I just bring in the blender bottle, but I have a protein smoothie. So this has protein powder, milk, frozen berries, and I eat this every day for breakfast. So ate breakfast at work. I forgot to add that in what I bring to work. But he comes along with me. Look at this really, really cute little Vaseline. Have you guys ever used the app Yuka? Well, I did Yuka because my colleague told me to, and Vaseline was rated 0 out of 100, so I tried to stop, but honestly, I really love Vaseline. But if you guys have any recommendations of things that work like Vaseline for your lips that aren't rated 0 on 100 on Yuka, let me know. It is so funny to me if you leave the house like 3 minutes later than, oh goodness, here we go, 3 minutes later than you normally do, how much more traffic there is on the roads. I didn't account for like recording this video this morning, and so I left just 3 minutes late, nothing crazy, still gonna be on time for the office, but like there's so many more cars out here. Like normally I'm parking my car in the parking lot, and I only have like a 5-8 minute drive to work, but I guess today it's gonna take me like 10 minutes, which is nothing to complain about, but like it's just crazy. I'm like, food for thought. Oh god, this lighting is something else. I mean, but like, guys, even the parking lot, like I've been driving around, like slowly touch and going. I don't know what this car is doing. There's just so many more cars. 5, I don't even know. I'm like 3 minutes later than I normally am, but like, Lord have mercy. I'm really not complaining. I'm just like in shock. Okay, I gotta go park. All right, I just finished my chart review. I left my office. I didn't want to like film it because I share my office with my colleague and she doesn't need to be in the vlog. So I got my water bottle, I got my chart, I got a plan for the day. I am covering neuro and cardiac today. So I'm headed across the street to go see my patients. Start off with some bedside swallow studies, and then maybe do a little bit of work with aphasia and manage some trachs, and then have lunch. So let's go to work. It's a beautiful day outside. I decided to walk outside instead of underneath the tunnel, and the sun is just beautiful. Hello friends, we're back. I didn't want to film too much of my workday because, you know, I have to focus on the patients. But I'm done with work. I had a good day. It was very, very busy, a busy Monday. I had a very interesting swallow study where this patient has demyelination. So the myelin of his, wow, I'm sorry about that. I was at a red light and then it turned green, and then I had a phone call, and now I'm at the gym. But anyways, I had this patient who has demyelination, a progressive demyelination syndrome. And so what that basically means is that the myelin, the things that cover the axons of your nerves or your cells, are progressively getting worse and like decreasing. And so then he's having a muscle weakness, and it displays all over different areas of the body. Typically this is treated with a treatment called IVIG, and this patient hasn't had that treatment since December, and he used to get it pretty regularly. Long story short, it was a pretty bad fluoro modified barium swallow study for all those non-SLPs out there, and he silently aspirates. So when liquids go down the wrong way, they go into his airway instead of his food tube, and that his body doesn't react. So if things go down the wrong way for me, I cough, body's natural way to get that liquid out of your lungs, but since his sensation has been impacted, he's not coughing. So I had to put him on a modified diet, and I'm going to start some swallow therapy tomorrow. I think previously on here I've done respiratory muscle strength training, so that's going to be something I'm going to start too. And I think that the nephrology team that manages IVIG has actually been consulted, so we got a ball running to get him stronger, but right now he's going to definitely need a modified diet. That was my cell phone. That was my day at work. It was a good day. I'm glad to be back at work. It's almost my day off. I got 2 more days and a day off, so pumped about that. now I'm gonna go swim. I typically on Mondays I do a swim and a run. Well, I run and then I swim. But my right front hip flexor is just not feeling super hot ever since my long run on Friday. So I decided that it's more important for me to rest that, not run today, and just do a swim. So I mentioned this morning I'm swimming 2,600 meters today. I might go a little bit farther. We'll see what the day brings, but I'm excited and I will update you guys about this because every time I swim at my gym, it's an inside pool and I get this horrible headache. And I was reading these things online and it said like your swim cap's causing your headache or your goggles, and like this has never happened to me. I've had this swim cap for a while and it's never caused me to have problems. But I did buy a different swim cap a couple weeks ago for my open water swims. That's bright pink. And I never wear it unless I'm open water swimming because it's literally neon pink. I bought that so it like helps boaters that, plus I have this flotation device that straps onto me, see me. But today I'm gonna wear the bright pink one to see if it's actually looser or if it's just something with the chlorine inside swimming. So if you're a triathlete out there, do you have that same experience? Does inside swimming like cause you to have more headaches? Is it because I'm just inhaling this chlorine and it's not circulating well? Or could this actually just be my swim cap? Stay tuned. If I don't get a headache today, I'm blaming the environment. I just spent like 2 to 3 minutes trying to find good lighting, and this is the best lighting that you're gonna get right now. Clearly I look scary. I got some goggle marks. I just came back from swimming, and my consensus is that I think it's the pool because I had the most throbbing headache in the world. So it's either the pool plus flip turns, it's either the flip turns, but like I swam competitively my whole life into college, my entire life. And this has never happened to me. And I mean like knock on wood, like I have never been one of those, like a person who has migraines a lot and just like headaches. Like that's just, I've been fortunate and I don't have that, but like literally like I got out of the pool, I had such a bad headache and I was getting into the shower and I was like, I am going to vomit right now. Like I quite literally feel sick to my stomach. If I don't get my swimsuit off right now, I'm gonna throw up. So I still have like 2 months of Ironman training and I need to figure out what the heck I'm gonna do about this whole pool situation because I need to be able to swim, but like it just puts me out. Like I want to go for a walk or go do some yoga now, and like I just feel so nauseous and so like just out of it, and so I don't know what to do. And this is me ranting, but I need a solution. So if you are a swimmer out there and this happens to you, give me help and advice. I don't know what to do. All right, I'm sitting down to eat. I have an emergency. I feel fine. Just sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes I just like to drink emergencies because they think they taste good. So we're having an emergency. This is a wrap. I should have showed you guys what I put on it, but I didn't think about it. It's got green goddess dressing from Trader Joe's, which is the best thing in the planet. Some like Parmesan Romano cheese, a turkey burger that I cut up, and then spring mix on this like healthy tortilla. And then for carbs, I have sweet potato fries and ketchup. And that is my balanced dinner. Protein, carbs, greens, goodness, yum, 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 yum.
That was dinner. It was great. I ate and chatted with the boyfriend on the phone, and then I just loaded up my dishwasher. It's super, super packed, which I'm excited about, to have some clean dishes. And my boyfriend and I are watching The Last of Us. I think that I got that right. It's the show on HBO based off of this video game, which sounds really, really lame. But basically it's like a zombie end of the world show, and it is so good. But it only airs Sunday night. And I was here, like, I had to work on Sunday, so we didn't spend Sunday night together because he was in his town and I was in my town. And so he doesn't want to wait till this weekend to watch it, which is reasonable. So I am going to end this vlog off here because boyfriend wants to have like I guess a TV date night type situation. He wants to watch the show at the same time. So I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to go watch the show and then probably end the night with some Theragun to my legs and a little bit of yoga / mobility. I have a Wahoo subscription for triathlon training. It came with my Wahoo kicker. If you don't know what a Wahoo kicker is, I'll put a picture down over here about it. Basically, it's an indoor trainer for your bike. But mine came with this year subscription, and on it, that subscription includes like programming for like running and biking and swimming and HIIT, but it also includes programming for yoga. So I'm gonna do a hip mobility yoga session tonight before I go to bed because this front hip flexor is just not, I'm just not loving it. And tomorrow's a bike day, so it'll be another day not running. It hurts more when I run or walk. But I need to build some strength into it and mobility into it. And I think that's going to help. Strength and mobility sometimes is more important than just like static stretching. So hopefully this yoga is actually more of a mobility versus just like holding a pose and stretching out my muscle. I think I need to do some like strength aspect to it. That's what I'm doing tonight. It's 7:30, which is also crazy because I used to go to bed at like, this would typically be like an hour before I'm going to bed and be like, I'm winding down, I'm reading a book. But I'm like, it's 7:30. I got a couple more hours to do stuff. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.